How to easily detach from wanting. This idea of wanting and may seem a bit confusing, but the wanting is an emotional state. It's this state of anxiety where you're in a feeling where I want, and I don't know how to get it, but I want, and you're constantly desiring. It could be multiple things, or it could be one thing in particular that you've decided, I really want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. Well, this wanting state is a state that can continue to play out in your mind over and over and over again. And it keeps you trapped in a cycle of wanting. So there is no room for having. What you want to be able to do is shift yourself from a place of wanting to a place of having. So how do you easily detach from wanting? Well, there are many methods and many ways that you can detach from wanting, but here are a few. Number one, become more grateful for what you already have. Sometimes we have a version of what we want in a small degree. Become mindful of that. Shift your mind from the feeling that I want to have this, but look in your life where you may already be in possession of the thing that you want to some degree, and bring yourself to the place where you affirm that you have already. You already have. You already have it to some degree. You may say, I want to have, more successful friends, but maybe there's one friend in your life who's already providing that role of an example of a successful person. Be mindful of that, because the universe works oftentimes instantly, and oftentimes it works in degrees and in portions and parts. And sometimes you want to get to the end result, but it's working and it's coming along in segments, and you're not giving gratitude or affirmation to the first part of it or the second part of it. And it's like climbing a ladder or climbing a staircase. You've hit the first step, and you're not affirming that, well, I am climbing, I hit the first step. And then you may hit the second step, but you're constantly saying, I want to get to the 10th step. But you're climbing, you're moving, and you're not giving enough gratitude for having made those steps and understanding that it is a process that's taking you one step at a time. So it's very, very important that you affirm what you already have achieved, because what you already have achieved is taking you to the next level. Number two, remind yourself that the thought of wanting and the feeling of wanting is not producing anything good in you, but creating more want. Be mindful of that. If you can change your emotional state to a place where you feel abundant and happy and blessed with what you already have, and you could do it to an extended period of time that you begin to feel filled up and feel blessed, you will find yourself letting go of that wanting state and feeling more filled up, more charged, more blessed. And another step you want to use is to communicate to the mind. The mind is an addict. The mind becomes trapped and addicted to certain thought and emotional states. Instead of instead of being in a state where you're constantly wanting, tell yourself that you already have. I now have. As simple as that statement is, it shifts the mind from a place of feeling empty and a place of lack to slowly begin to feel and affirm the condition of having. I now have, I now have, I now have, I now have. As you control the mind by repeating statements of I now have, the mind lets go. It shifts itself from this needy wanting state and needy wanting emotional frequency to feeling slowly, bit by bit, to feeling I have. And once you can begin to feel that you have, you can move into the place of magnetizing more of what you want. But you can't magnetize what you want when you're constantly feeling that you want. You'll continue wanting. You'll stay wanting. If you found this tip helpful, please like, share, and subscribe, and please click the link inside this video to receive more tools to assist you in manifesting money or anything you want a lot faster.